Hey, this is Lori. I'm talking today about a little bit about my past growing up years, actually. I don't know if you know this, but I am the daughter of a Southern gospel music group. Yep. I grew up in a musical home, very musical. From the very beginning of my time, and maybe even time itself, my parents were involved in music even before I came along. They were in the Rhythmettes, other groups. They're very musical. And I remember many weekends when my parents would get together with my uncle and my aunt, and they would write songs, record songs. Usually, it was country music back in the day. They had this big reel-to-reel tape recorder. Not a little portable job that I got for Christmas one year. No, this was serious, sitting on the counter, 2 big reels of tape going with official mics. It was serious business. Probably set them back a couple $100. I don't know. Could be the reason why we ate so many banquet pot pies and hot dogs. Not that I have anything against banquet pot pies, but especially the tuna pot pie, which sounds really, really gross. But back in the day, it was my pick. Maybe think tuna casserole with a crust. I don't know. But that was my pick. And, I haven't seen that particular flavor in many, many years. And I'm sure there's a very good reason for that. And then what do you say about hot dogs? Hot dogs, food's a stretch. But a hot dog seems like it's something that you should eat like outside at a sporting event or a campfire kind of thing. But we had a lot of hot dogs, and I'm not sure if the reel-to-reel had anything to do with it at all. But I'm just saying, you never know, really. Okay, back to my story, the official real story about my parents. Yep, I was the child who traveled almost every weekend with my parents and the group called the Cook Family Singers. Maybe you've heard of them. Or maybe not. We went to podunk churches in little country towns in Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana mostly. There were a couple of times we took bigger trips in the summer. Like I fondly refer to one as the Florida tour, and another one was the Texas tour. I was a part of both of those. I went reluctantly, but I had to go. What are you gonna do? There was some fun times. I'm not gonna lie. There were some fun times. There were most often times I didn't want to be where I was. I have a little brother who's 12 years younger than me, and I helped raise that little guy. I mean, when they were off doing their little singing thing, he was taking care of the kid, changing the diaper, feeding the baby. Not my brothers. No, it was me. Now, just between the two of us, that was kind of okay with me because it got me out of the service. I didn't really have to sit in there and listen to their singing, which, just between me and you, I didn't mind so much. But then the preaching, it was interesting, oftentimes interesting. And just so you know, I want you to be clear on this. I don't have anything against preaching. And in fact, I go to church every week, but some of those preachers, And one more thing before I end this, yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's better left for another day. And there will be more stories because I'm in my car a lot, and this was just one. Expect more. That's what I say. Expect more.